That's fine. I don't care. Probably... I don't know where we lost that dwarf at. Raptor leather trousers. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of odd. Just lost a dwarf. That's a little frightening. A little scary. Alright, so I think I'm going to let things play out a little bit. Now, I'll see you guys in just a second. You know, while I was sitting here twiddling my thumbs while they're up my ass and I wasn't doing anything, I was thinking, as I'm watching my dwarves and I'm thinking about their current predicament and as I'm waiting for them to do all the other stuff, blah, 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 I thought, I want to make a brewery. I know, that sounds retarded, right? But no, hold on, hear me out, hear me out. I've got an idea about designating just large plots of land, maybe making a zoo out of it. Like, have large plots of land, like maybe, I mean, we have all, I mean, I've been thinking, and I probably shouldn't do that. It's usually a sign of something bad happening, but... Like, maybe make this entire corner down here, the bottom corner, the bottom left corner, we have that pond, 3 little ponds. Maybe just cut down all the trees over there and push all the animals out. And then we can designate this floor as a giant fuck brewery. And farm. Obviously farm, but, you know, a brewery too. I mean, that would be... It's ingenious. I can add, and it'd be much more efficient than what it is fucking now because I've just been being a jackass and I threw random things out here and I could have whole rows just making plum helmets and other stuff. I could look up exactly what makes what kind of alcohol, and I could just make shit tons of it. And it just dawned on me that it's perfect. It's the perfect idea. Why didn't I think of this before? But, actually there is no but. I want to do it. I thought of it, now I want to do it. And we'll do that before we do the arena thing. Because it's much, much easier. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set that there. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to have all these trees cut down. All of them. I'm going to have all these trees chopped down. Also, we're still under siege, and it has been a fucking while. Like, I've had to wait for them to build bridges, and not bridges, but roads and shit. And that is not something that they do overnight. It has taken them a while. So, I don't even know. Those guys are still sieging. I think the Ilithiads are still there. Never mind. I just saw their dogs. And now this is going to take it a while for them to chop down all these trees, but that's fine. You know why? Because I have the magical power of editing, and you want to know what that does? What was I talking about? Anyway, the power of editing gives me the ability to set about 6 people to chop down trees, and then skip ahead about half an hour or so. There we go. Managed to get a lot of that cleared up pretty quickly. So what we're going to be doing is I want to get the brewery set up, and it won't be that hard to get it done either. So all I have to do is just maybe. Yeah, we'll make an area like right here. And we'll set it as a pen and pasture. And probably should zoom in again because, you know, why not? And this whole area I'm going to make dedicated to the cougars. This is for you, cougars. But no, seriously. I've heard enough of that commercial to last me a lifetime. Cougars wanna play. Like, I swear to God, if any of you have heard that commercial, that is the most annoying goddamn thing I've ever heard. And I worked at Walmart for a little while, and I actually got to listen to that over the loudspeakers once or twice, and I didn't know what to think. So, you know, go figure, right? But yeah, this whole area is going to be dedicated to cougars, not blue peacocks, but cougars. Cougars. I know I have more of them. I know for a fact I had a shit ton of them, so I mean, don't tell me I don't have any more. And I'm pretty sure they don't need, like, a lot of area to roam either, so it shouldn't be too hard to get that all worked out. So then we're going to make another one. Now, I'm not going to be putting the birds in here. Now, I will explain what that's about here in a minute. So how... Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'll explain what I'm going to be doing with them here in a minute. So we're not putting the birds in there. So we're going to put, yeah, horse, donkey, ram, cow, buffalo. We'll pretty much put most of them in here. You know what? Might as well just make this a big one, because this is where the majority of the animals are going to go. So we'll have that. Pen pasture, so we're going to have all the other animals. Cow, bull. Except, like I said, except the birds. Except the ones that lay eggs. Cave beetle. I thought I got rid of all the goddamn beetles. You know, no, the beetles were nice. They were okay. They weren't bad. I liked them from time to time. Getting off topic, but yeah. I want to clear out that whole area, and I do plan to keep an area down there strictly for the birds. No, it's for the birds and all that. Spaniel. Yeah, the rabbits will go up here too. Bloop. Perfect. This is probably going to be the most boring part of these couple episodes, but it's something that must be done if we ever want to get this shit over with. What the fuck is an eland? I don't even know. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Gonna have to kill those eventually. I don't much care for the rabbits. Goose. Llama. And then the rabbits. Okay. Now. Alright, we got that done. So those animals will get brought up there. And let's zoom out a bit. I can actually go here and remove these now. Oh yeah, feels good to finally get rid of these. I've not much cared for these at all, having them here. It just felt weird. It just didn't feel right. And now that we can actually have access to the surface, it feels so good to get rid of them. So let's get rid of that. Now I'm going to put the birds over here in this corner. And I'll be here. And then here, so not meeting area, but a pen and pasture. And I'm going to skip through this because this is going to take forever. Alright, that was mind-numbing. I had to go through a shit ton of animals. I had to go through them like twice. But there we go. We should get all the animals moved in due time. I don't know how long it's going to take the doors, but it does give them something to do. Now, that being said, I do want to start making alcohol down here. Now, underground plants are very, very easy to make alcohol out of because it's what, you know, dwarves typically make alcohol out of. So I think I'm going to start making all of these to be plump helmets, and I need to go through every season because you can make plump helmets. You can make plump helmets all year round. So it's going to be A, B, C, D. So that's going to be plump helmets, plump helmets, plump helmets. Okay, that was more than tedious. That was just terrifying that I had to go through each one. And alright, so pretty much these top ones up here are going to be nothing but moss berries all year round. This second row is going to be cave wheat. This is going to be purple stalks, which makes royal wine, so says the Dwarf Fortress Genesis little mod thing. Purple stalks is going to be sweet pods, and this is going to be plump helmet mushrooms. Now, with that done, we're going to have to start, like, I'm going to be making rooms for the farmers up here. The farmers are going to live up here. The farmers are going to eat here. They're going to do everything that they need to do here. That's the plan. That is the plan right now, is to have the farmers and the brewery people work in this area, work on this floor. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to actually have to start paving the road up here. And with something that I can actually see. So it's probably going to be like, I don't have that many quartzite blocks. I need something. I need a block that I have a lot of it. What does salt rock look like? That's good enough. Honestly, at this point, I can go with anything. So we're going to have salt rock block. I don't know why we have so much salt rock. I don't even remember digging that shit up, but you know, what can I complain? And it moved. Oh. Salt rock, salt rock, salt rock, salt rock, salt rock, salt rock. Where is it? Probably at the bottom, right? Right. No, it's just completely gone. Oh, this is getting frustrating. Where is it? Where are you, salt rock block? Okay. Got that done. That's done. Alright. Good. Okay, so that was a little bit more complicated than it probably should have been, but we got that done. Alright, the reason I'm doing it on this floor, by the way, and the reason I even want to do this is because this floor is killing me. I have an OCD, and there's all these fucking colors and blood and random shit is just getting on my fucking nerves. Like, I mean, it is really driving me batshit fuck nutty crazy. Anyway, something I was thinking about is I'm going to actually remove this here. I'm going to have to remove these. I actually want to see what's in these real quick. Is this tortoise actually... Yeah, the tortoise is actually laying eggs. Which is kind of cool, but he lays a shit ton of them, so I don't know. So how many nests do we have? I just want to check that out real quick. I have have one. Okay. Well, what I want to do here is I want to build a wall to kind of separate this area off. Just because, honestly, like, there's really no other reason than just because. Like, I won't lie and say that there is, because there really isn't. And I mean, it's not like it's gonna change much, if anything. It's just, we're industrializing this crazy-ass floor. So, wrap a granite. And then we'll just make a little hole in here. I'm sorry about doing more pauses. Like, not pauses, but cuts. I hate doing cuts in the footage, but... like, that actually took me a while to do all the plans and then do the roads, so... I'm probably also going to have to start, like, redoing the walls down here. At least, the ones connected to this area. End of that sort of stone, whatever that is. What is that? Andesite. Okay, we'll probably be building andesite walls. Alright. So that out of the way. The next thing I want to do is I want to build houses for the farmers. So... no, this is not gonna... I'm just gonna be building a ton of walls and stuff. That's kind of neat. I kind of like it, but at the same... you know what? Okay, the first thing we'll do... is we're gonna make a wall... right here. And we're gonna make a stockpile specifically for the stuff coming out of these farms. That sounds like we're going down the right path. So we'll make it out of rapid granite blocks, and then we'll put one more high, so it'll be... yes, I like this. It seems like it will work. I like it. Except now I lost the rapid granite blocks, which seems to always fucking happen. Okay, it's at the bottom. I'm not an angry person. What are you talking about? I'm not an angry person at all. I don't know why it keeps... I mean, I know why it keeps moving, but I really wish it wouldn't. Also... thank you, by the way, thank you to the guy that told me to make the blocks in the first place, because that has honestly been a godsend. In the long run, it really has, because they weigh so much less, and it gives me so much more stone than what I would have normally had. It's really helpful. So, let's put that here. A few more holes. And now we're going to make a stockpile, a custom stockpile. Disable these. Enable you. And we're going to enable this again. And we're going to block all. And we're going to enable permit seeds. Common minerals, what? Okay, we're going to have the leaves, plants, Should be just the plants, seeds, and leaves. I don't know why it's not as lit up as the other ones, though. That's actually kind of scaring me a bit, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Alright. So, we're going to put this here.